Okay, first off, no, I am not streaming games and demos. What the fudge? Ugh. Hello everyone, and welcome back. We are back with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. And last night I kinda left off in a bad place, and I am admittedly a bit nervous now because I do not know if I'm going to be able to figure this out. I will definitely try my best though. Also, let's hope we do not have a repeat of the last two nights where I have losing my internet connection in the middle of the stream. So, let's get started. I went to the request by mail. Glad it does to you, Judge. Yeah, I do. There is a contradiction. Has she ever been there? Did Adrian ever really go there? Testimony. Again, I definitely do. she didn't know what this was. I remember now. She did not know what this meant. So the killer says he gave the figurine to Miss Andrews. But I know somewhere in that statement there is a contradiction. And yet, I know that if I were to present something trivial here, he will cut the connection on his end. If you want to make a strong point, Phoenix, you have to present strong evidence. She's right, so now what, Miss Dr. Wright? Here goes. Witness, let's go over this one more time. You gave Miss Andrews the bear figurine, and she told you to take the bear and wait for her at On Guard Mansion. Is that correct?
Yes. Where are you going with this?
Well, I think maybe you might have remembered a few things incorrectly.
What?
This is a battle of wits. I can't let up on him. I don't think it is possible for Miss Andrews to have been the recipient of this bear. Okay, again, here goes.
Take that!
Crap. Is this it? Is this it? So, what do you... Huh?
Mr. Attorney, I think it's time I stated this in terms even you can comprehend. If you ask me any more of these pointless questions...
Fine, maybe that was a little too premature.
There will be no mercy. Now, I would like to move on with my testimony.
I saw the name.
Hold it!
So you're saying that you never saw your client's face? Not even once?
I did. Once. It was when I went to give my client the figurine.
Yes, I see.
But Miss Andrews was wearing a mask at the time.
A mask? The Nickel Samurai mask, I'm guessing? Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about this? Do you have any problems with this piece of testimony? Yeah, and I think I already went over this. One thing does sort of stick out to me, Your Honor. Witness, I think you most definitely saw your client's face. Let's recall Mr. Power's testimony. Yeah, I already went over this, really. Oh boy.
Hold it!
So to kill to Miss Andrews. I know. Don't think it is possible for Miss Andrews to have been the recipient of this bear. I don't think it is possible. I don't think it's possible for Miss Andrews to have been the recipient of this bear. Oh, I'm at the point where I have to turn something in. I think we already... No. don't think it is possible. I don't think it's possible. Well, I can't save before this, but it hadn't been long since I saved anyway, so... Here goes. Okay, nope. That's not it. I'm not going to reload my save yet, though. What the hell?
I went to the water closet for a second.
Okay, let me... I have to find proof that it couldn't have been Adrian that he gave the bear to. Okay, here we go. Shelly the killer. If you had really given the bear to Miss Andrews, then this item should not have been inside it.
This item?
I see where you're going. Yep, that's where I'm going.
Oh my gosh. Where is everyone going? Do I need to pack a suitcase?
Your Honor, please think back to Miss Andrews' testimony. And I was going to burn it, for her sake. If even for a single minute, this bear had actually been in Miss Andrews' hands. I'm sure she would have taken the suicide note out and burned it. Order! So that's where you two were going. So by the very fact that the suicide note was still inside the bear, it tells us that your client didn't know how to disassemble the puzzle. Well, which means? It means, Your Honor, that it is impossible for Adrian Andrews to be the client.
Oh!
I didn't do it with my... oh well.
Order! Oh, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm sorry I mentioned this before. How I hate traitors above all else! I think your cross-examination has clearly demonstrated something to me. You must wish to break your end of our agreement!
No, that's not...
That's enough! If that is your intention, then there is only one thing for me to do.
Welcome to the stream, Soup. That's very true. He hates traitors. Yes, he does. Well, wait, please!
Gentlemen, ladies, please excuse me. I have a matter that I must attend to.
No, please! Not that. Please wait!
Mr. Attorney! Bring this trial to a speedy end and I may stay my hand. Otherwise...
Sadly, I only have a few minutes before I go back to work. Yeah, no problem. I appreciate you tuning in. What in the... Mr. Wright, are you? Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. I didn't understand this witness's outburst just now. Do you think there is a need to hear more testimony, or is this enough? First off, Judge, tell everybody in the peanut gallery to shut up! Well, we should... Edgeworth, we can't do this. If we keep this up, Maya, she'll... the prosecution. What has come over everyone? Even you are... Prosecution. Rest. What is going on around here? The prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor. Whoa. What?! Well, I never thought I'd see the day. This is a most unusual situation. If the prosecution rests with no further questions, then the prosecution has failed to uphold its stance. If that is the case, then even though I am reluctant, I must believe that Mr. DeKiller's testimony is accurate. That would mean that Shelley DeKiller's client is... Okay, game is saved. Adrian Andrews. Mr. Wright. Sorry, wrong voice. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? If I end the trial here, right now, then your client, Matt Ongard, would be declared innocent. And in his place, Adrian Andrews would be charged with murder. Miss Andrews would be charged with murder. The prosecution has no further questions, so we will now hear the defense's final remarks. Bailiff, please bring the defendant, Matt Ongard, to the stand. The items from the killer's hideout didn't make it in time. We tried as hard as we could, but it looks like our time has run out. I can't believe it. The outcome now lies in your hands. Dude, did the old guy finally decide? To be honest, I can't think of you as a truly innocent and good person. You have done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide. But, at least on the charge of murder, it would appear you are innocent. So, I guess even the old fuddy-duddy figured me out. Mr. OnGuard? What an atrocious lawyer I have, giving his own client up like this. And that refreshing like a spring breeze crap, it's just atrocious, don't you agree? Anyway, get on with it and pronounce me innocent. Right, Mr. Lawyer? Should I side with justice, or should I save Maya's life? You better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? But if I did that, Maya will die. But if I say he's innocent, then Miss Andrews will be charged as the murderer. Do I say he's guilty, or not guilty? Either choice I make, someone's life is going to end. Matt OnGuard kills to protect his image. It all hinges on what I choose. Now then, Mr. Wright. Also OnGuard, oh well, screw it. Pfft. Let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. If the person who hired the assassin was Adrian Andrews, then your client, Mr. Matt OnGuard, is innocent. There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer is going to say what I want, aren't you? Right. I can't do this, but I have to decide something. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. My client, Matt OnGuard, is... Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Gosh dang it, I don't know. I mean, I know what he is. I don't know what to answer here. Because... Please come there, please come there, please come there, please come there. Gosh dang it. Guilty or not? Work calls. There's a better chance than good chance you will be done with the game before I come back in about an hour and a half. Yeah, if that turns out to be the case, then I should be back late tonight. I should be back late tonight to be playing more Trails of Cold Steel 2 with Rio Maverick, so. But okay, yeah, if I'm not done by then... Although, hopefully I'll get this sorted out by then, at least. But, yeah, if not, I'll drop you a hand. Alright, we'll see what happens then. So, yeah, if I'm still not streaming later, or if I've already pretty much wrapped this up by then, have a good night. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Gosh, I don't know. I'm so wrapped up in this. If I say he's guilty, the killer could kill Maya. Would he know, though? Is he still... Is Shelly the killer still communicating with us? That was not made clear. I'm gonna assume not, since he's not on the witness stand. But if I say he's not guilty... then this just goes to hell. Actually, it could go to hell either way. Well, this is what Soup told me to say for, I'm sure, so... Offhand... I don't... Adrian is not... Let's see. Again, please Gunshoe, please come shoot, please come through, please come through, please come through, please come through. Why'd you have to crash the damn car? If I'd say he's guilty, Maya could die. If I say not guilty, Adrian could die. Or will, most likely. Oh my gosh. Bloody hell. But there still goes back to, is Shelly the killer still in communication with us somehow? Even if we're not talking to him through that little box anymore. Well, as I said, I did save ahead of time because Soup gave me the warning to. And my feeling at the moment is to say that he is guilty. Gosh dang it. Follow my heart. Phoenix is saying follow. He needs to follow his heart. Is that telling the player to do that? Or is it strictly just Phoenix? Let's see. My client. And Edgeworth is trusting me to do the right thing. Here goes. We are waiting for your answer, Mr. Wright. Matt Ongard, your client deserves an answer. I misread that. Matt Ongard, your client deserves an answer. Maya, I'm sorry. Matt Ongard is... Oh, hello! Hi! Welcome! And nice art here, not gonna lie. For Francisco von Karma! Well, what are you doing here? Ow! You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off of that scruffy fool. Yeah, I know, whatever. Did you bring them? The final pieces? Do you have them? You should know better than to ask that, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Avant Karma is perfect in every way. The evidence in here is in perfect condition. Don't worry about Scruffy, he's fine, and his injuries are minor. All of the items are inside this. What a filthy old coat this is. I'm not going to tell Gumshoe you said that. That's Gumshoe's. I can spot his tattered rags anywhere. I apologize for its ugliness, but there was nothing else to wrap the items in. I fought long and hard this whole trial, all for what is inside that raggedy coat. I'm sure that inside that coat lies a crucial piece of evidence. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat are the defense's final pieces of evidence. Their final evidence? Maybe we should have seen what was in it first. This trial is already over. All that remains is for me to hand down my verdict. I do not believe that any evidence presented now would change the outcome of this trial. What? Objection! Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence, down to the last. I request that Miss Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence. I suppose you're right, Mr. Edgeworth. I grant permission to do so. However, this one obvious rule applies here. If these items do not bring up any new points, then they will not be accepted by this court. Now, Miss Karma, if you please. These pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police. He must have been in quite a rush. Yes, Your Honor. The killer left 3 pieces of evidence. Somewhere among the evidence we're about to see, there will be something that will turn this whole situation around. Like a miracle. I'm sure of it. That is all we can hope for. The first item is a pistol. Does the killer's pistol have anything to do with this case? No. I guess I could question it for more details. And hopefully this... Let me save just to be safe, but... Does that pistol have any relation to this case? We have yet to perform a ballistics test, so I can't say anything for certain. However, I believe it has something to do with this case. At least with me. Oh, right. That's the pistol that he used to shoot you, isn't it? That's what I believe, yes. Oh. I kept a bullet they removed from my shoulder as a sort of memento. I'm sure it would be an excellent sample for the test. So that's the pistol that was used to shoot Francisca. It's probably not going to help us very much. Pistol added to the court record. A small caliber pistol that is thought to have been fired by the killer at Francisca. The second piece of evidence is this videotape. Uh-huh. I bet the killer took that from On Guard Mansion. Have you checked the contents of that tape? Unfortunately, there was no time to. Oh, yeah. But I would speculate that this tape is very important. Me too. Why would you say that? Because he came back to his hideout for it. Oh. The killer went back for it? That's right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 of the officers at the site. But somehow it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. Surely the killer is no ordinary man. Videotape. One of the items retrieved. The killer violently tried to recover it. Contents unknown. The last piece of evidence is this bellboy's uniform. Is that a uniform from the Gatewater Hotel? Was that used during the crime? I am almost certain it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets. There's no doubt about it. The killer was wearing this on the night of the murder. There is one thing I found interesting about this uniform. And what is that? There is a button missing on this uniform. Really? A button? A button? It's a very unique button. I'm sure if we were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue. Bellboy's uniform added to the court record. Worn by the killer on the night of the murder, one of its special buttons is missing. That is all I have to present, Your Honor. It's just as I thought. And what is that, Your Honor? I'm sure, were we under normal circumstances, these items from Shelley the killer's hideout would be very important clues. However, our question is not who did the killing. It is who is the client. Yes, that is correct. And these three items do not tell us anything about that. Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Karma. You may step down now. Wait, Your Honor! Please, allow me to examine this new evidence. Overruled. This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict. Wonderful, absolutely splendid. This judge is such a brilliant man, isn't he? Is this the end? Phoenix. I knew it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there? I think you're wrong. I think they do exist. But you have to make that miracle happen. You've come this far. You can't give up now. But no matter how you think about it, it's... Try, for my sake. Just think about it for a second. There are two ways out of the situation for us. Two? The first... Make On Guard wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict. Wait, what? Huh? The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If On Guard himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostage go. That may be true, but that's asking me to do the impossible. The second way... Force the killer to end his contract with On Guard. If the killer were to no longer think of On Guard as his client, then he would let Maya go. Mia, that's even more impossible! I don't know, I think that would be the... I think that would be the less impossible. Might still be hard, but... He is a man who values his duty towards his clients above all else. Unless... I know both of these seem like impossible feats at first, but if you can make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle. The bigger problem is, the judge has already said he doesn't need any more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he is not accepting them. Phoenix, think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us? The other side? Wait, does she mean... You mean to turn things around? Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it? The person who needs the evidence. The defense, prosecution, and the judge. We have seen all the pieces of evidence, and that is how we have come to know the truth. But there is one person who has yet to see them all, and that person does not know the truth. That truth, it may be what will bring about the miracle in the end. There are no objections this time, correct? Now then, I will pronounce my verdict. Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids?
Objection!
I have already told you, Mr. Wright. This court does not need any more evidence. I am not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor. Then you want to show the evidence to that person? Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion, I will grant you one chance. One chance. Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person. That's impossible. To turn the situation around in one try. One try. That is all I will permit. I have to try to remember everything that has happened up to this point. Oh boy. Good luck with that! Think, Phoenix, think. There must be a way to save Maya while taking On Guard down at the same time. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time. Who would you like to show evidence to? Who would I? Well, it's either him or him. Well, I feel like this would be the more obvious, or not more obvious, would be the easier one. Let's see, because he values his honor above all else. Let's try this. I see. And now, tell this court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person. Ah, crap. Wait a minute. That is thought to have been fired by the killer at Francisco. Thought to? I don't know if this is it or not, but, well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? I don't have anything to say to this. How about you, Miss Von Karma? Well, I was just thought so. I'm afraid I cannot allow the defense to continue. What?! No one understands what you are talking about anymore. Wait, please, one more chance! That is enough, Mr. Wright. I will now state my verdict. This court finds the defendant Matt on guard. Yeah, okay, fine. Just... Okay, let me think about this. And just like that, the case came to an end. I ran away from the courtroom and wandered the streets alone. I never saw Maya again. The killer is a man of his word, so I'm sure he released her as promised. I heard the verdict of Miss Andrews' trial a few days later. She was found guilty, of course. The miracle never happened. Maybe it was never meant to. because a miracle is something that doesn't exist. Okay, let's try that again. I guess I got a bad ending, so at least that's on record. Trophy earned, justice ill served. Get the bad ending in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Just for All. Okay, so 1 to total loss. I got a trophy out of it. Alright, let's try that again. Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person. Actually, let me look through the evidence first. A small caliber pistol that is thought to have been fired at by Killer Francisca. So it's not this. One of the items retrieved. The killer finally tried to recover it. Contents unknown. Worn by the killer on the night of the murder, one of its special buttons is missing. Why is the button missing? One of its special buttons is missing. Worn by the killer on the night of murder. have doubts about this. I mean, obviously it's not... I don't know what I'm saying right now. Anyway. Right now I need to focus on who I need to show evidence to. Okay, it's not gonna let me reload my save with all this, so fine. That's me think. Now this is me assuming it is one of those last three. So maybe if... Maybe I do need to show something to Matt. I do need to show something to Matt instead. Because if he somehow thinks that the killer went back on his word to him, then he would want to end his contract with him. No, let's do this. Let's still go with him for the last piece, for the last item. Oh! Well, okay then. I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to that witness. Bailiff! Please bring in the transceiver from earlier. Alright. Looks like I managed to convince him. Now let's see where this goes. Maya, she's okay, right?
Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing a speedy end to this trial? Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence?
Yes, one is all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back.
That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. I was told to protect that videotape.
Bet he doesn't know what's on it, does he? I thought so.
I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard.
Do you know the contents of this tape?
I was sternly told by my client to not watch it.
Alright then.
So I have absolutely no idea.
Actually, you are on this tape.
Me?
What? There is a video camera at the crime scene. Oh, right! Duh. Your actions were being recorded. Right. I actually was thinking about that. I was wondering if you knew about the camera.
What?
Is that true, Mr. Wright?
Who was it that planted a camera?
Oh, you're gonna love this. Well, the only person who could have placed a camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally. That was Adrian Andrews. No, it wasn't. Be quiet and listen, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Your client specified a place and time for you, isn't that right?
Yes.
That was so they could film you.
I had no idea. Mr. Wright? Why would my client do such a thing? I would like to know why.
Why did Matt Onguard film the crime scene? The reason why he did that is my ticket out of this whole mess. There's only one reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene. They wanted blackmail on you, would be my guess. Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you, and this is what they said. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. Oh yeah, he did say that. Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay, and even blackmail him for want. Oh yeah. Dang, I can't believe I forgot this. Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Shelly the Killer?
Oh! It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning.
Yes, by a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client. I have one question for the witness.
Yes?
You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all.
Yes, that's right.
But what if that traitor was your own client? What would you do then?
That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then that client would become my next target.
Ooh boy.
For the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity, I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment.
I see. That's all I wanted to know. So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. Ah, I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around.
Mr. Wright,
Yes?
my contract with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item.
What the? I'm not an item! Beep. I'm sorry, that was funny. Maya, I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank goodness. This trial appears to have come to its conclusion. However, I am sort of... I don't quite know what just happened there with the client and the witness, and... But Miss Von Karma, where did that... She always has you in her sights. Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict. Mr. On Guard, it looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You will finally receive the acquittal you want so badly. You should be... I have to screen cap this. Just a moment. I have to screenshot this. This is too good. Okay. You'll finally... But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watch this video. Help me. Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please. Is this alright with you, Mr. Wright? We have finally reached the end of a very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there is no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Plead whichever way your heart tells you. Right, Chief. I am pleading not guilty. Sorry, buddy. Congratulations, Mr. Mad On Guard. Please make sure to savor every moment of what little time you have left. Your Honor, as always, the defense pleads not guilty. Very well. This court finds the defendant Mad On Guard. What? Please wait. What's the matter? If I get a not guilty, I'll be killed. I'm no! Guilty! Whoa. Okay. That happened. As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth. I don't remember you helping out much in this. Mr. Edgeworth, how is Matt On Guard? I have left Miss Von Karma... Bitch! I have left Miss Von Karma in charge of his incarceration. I'm not sure which is worse. The killer or Von Karma? I'm sure he's getting a full-course meal of whip leather right about now. Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness? Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. The first time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair. She must be talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what He did. This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness. If you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me. But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself for who I am. And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, I felt like I had finally been saved. Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile. I am really happy that you two were in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone.
It looks like we have resolved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about, but everyone seems to be in good spirits, and that is good enough for me. That is all. This court is adjourned.
March 23rd, 5:14 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. You were great out there, Phoenix.
What I did out there was right, wasn't it?
This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. You got them a guilty verdict this time. But you have to look past all of that to what's really important. You now realize that there is something more than just getting a not guilty, right?
Yes, I understand now.
Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived with the final pieces of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Should I side with justice, or should I save Maya's life? My client, Matt Ongard, is...
Is he guilty, or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then, and your answer. Your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you.
Right! Edgeworth, I have good news. Maya is now safe in police custody.
Really?
Wow, hate to say this, I kind of forgot about Pearl for a bit. Probably because of everything else going on.
Propose, you're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, she's quite safe. She is on her way here as we speak in a patrol car.
Ah, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya's safe! You did it! You really did it, Mr. Nick!
Ow, she punches deceptively hard for a kid.
I believed in you. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her! Mr. Nick will save her!
Thanks.
Oh!
What's wrong?
Miss Von Karma!
About earlier. Thanks.
Ow! Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost! Your perfect win record has not been crushed! And yet, you are still happy?
I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Von Karma.
How dare you!
Don't worry. She may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago. Edgeworth? For my own personal victories, and for guilty verdicts. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remains spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner, and tasted my first defeat. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then it was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. And I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened, so I left the prosecutor's office. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death.
Humph, as well you should have. A prosecutor who has shamed himself at defeat should crawl into a hole and die.
But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change.
What foolish nonsense!
We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant. But every time we did so, no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. And then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well.
What? You trusted your enemy?
It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we hold, and everything we have. Erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch. But we will always eventually reach that one single truth. This I promise you.
The truth?
Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. But I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, Wright? That's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding, isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night.
Ah! Is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick?
You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me all those years ago. And you betrayed your own words. That's why, 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least, that's what I told myself.
You pathetic fool! Miss Von Karma! I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser! A Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy! You are no longer worthy of being a Von Karma! And neither am I. It's over. It's all over!
Francisca threw something on the ground just now. This is an electromagnetic receiver. Isn't that the thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe? I'll return this to the precinct later. There's something else.
Ah! Isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip?
I'll never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action. You should keep this, right? Okay.
Nick!
But... Maya!
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Oh, Nick, I knew you would come through. You got on guard convicted, like I knew you would. And on top of that, you even rescued me.
Well, of course I did. You know I would never desert you. But we sure pressed our luck this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here.
Whatever. Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through Pearly.
Is it really that easy to do something like that?
Thanks a lot, Nick.
Don't mention it. Maya.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm relieved you're all right.
Hey, it looks like you made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago. Yeah, I think we better take her out for a burger.
Alright. I think it's time we got out of this depressing place.
Huh? Where are we going?
Food, Nick! Food! Grab! Chow! I'm starved! I'm so hungry, even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun to me, Nick.
You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib at least.
Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please!
If you insist. Alright, so how about we hit up our usual burger joint?
Don't be silly, Nick.
Huh?
This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food. So I decided that we have to make it up by having another feast.
Another feast?
Come on, Nick! Food! March 23rd, 7:38 p.m. Gatewater Hotel, hotel lobby.
Hey, pal! Dude, oh, hey. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Gumshoe, are you alright? Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I would hit a telephone pole of all things. A telephone pole? Then it wasn't a red light that got him?
You did it again, silly boy! I felt like my dear old heart was going to give out on me, and I ain't joking.
Yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode of Steel Samurai. Thanks.
Now look here, Mr. Student Prosecutor, don't you reckon you're bullying Mr. Wright too hard? If you don't start being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick it. Tonight even.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, come on now. Everyone gather round. Y'all are gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer.
When'd you get your camera back? Looks like Lotta bought herself a new camera. Oh, okay. Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us now. Come on, tonight's all about eating, so let's go chow down, pal.
Amen to that, pal. Amen.
You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, detective. Me? You really think so? He's right. If it wasn't for the 3 items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending. Oh, well, you know, it's... Huh? Wait. That's odd. When I ran off with the things from Tequila's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir.
What? 4?
Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket. There was a 4th item.
Oh, come on, y'all, it's over. But oh boy, I tell you, you really are something else. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped, never a dull moment with you, huh? You think?
Why does she look so happy about that?
But being shut away for 2 whole days. Weren't you scared? Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. So to keep my mind off of things, I drew a picture. Sound like you had a rough gal. So where's this picture of yours? Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Miss Maya's picture. You know, I don't know where it went. Aw, that's too bad. Well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyway.
Sure is nice to finally see them both smiling again.
Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep.
What is it, Edgeworth? This thing is picking up something up. Oh, that's Miss Von Karma's receiver. Ugh, thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life, sir. I can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me. That's odd. Even though you're standing right here, the tracking device seems to be in a different location. Oh, it's probably busted or something, sir. Is it on the coat? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do. Huh? But Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't even eaten anything yet! You've eaten way too much, you glutton. I had fun tonight. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait. What? I just want to say thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there. Humph. If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, Wright. I feel like words alone aren't enough here. I wonder if there's anything I can give him to express how I feel. Okay, gotta do this one last time. What's this? It's my way of saying thanks. I see. Well, it's the thought that counts. I guess I'm not very good at this showing my appreciation thing. You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job.
It looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left, Mr. Nick. Hey, Mystic Maya?
Yes, Pearly?
I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? You and Mr. Nick, I mean.
Pearly, would you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me! Anyway. So who's paying for this lovely dinner party? As if you need to ask.
Everyone say thank you to Nick!
Huh? Yeah, I'm kinda at the point where I can't even buy instant noodles, pal. So I kinda ought to put your name on the bill. Huh? Huh?
Yeah, I got me situations just like that myself. But this camera shop in this hotel, see? And I just bought myself this good old beer here. It better be anyhow for $3,000.
Huh? Huh?
Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tablet.
Lorda! Huh? 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 Huh?
Isn't this great, Mr. Nick? Yeah, Nick.
Why do I suddenly feel like screaming?
You don't need to hold back now, you hear?
Yeah, pal, time to let it all out.
This is going to be the first time I hear the real you. Go on, it's been a while since I heard you say it. I've been busy being a hostage and all.
Alright then, if you say so. Okay, so that was fun. That was the end of Phoenix Wright Justice for All. Oh my gosh, that was...
You really came through for me, Nick. I had to hide that letter, but I knew you'd find it. I really felt like I've been living on the edge lately. I mean, I've escaped death 3 times now. Pretty cool, huh? I feel like a pro.
Oh boy. Yeah, unlike the last case of the first game, this was actually really good.
I'm so happy that you can say Mystic Maya, Nick, and I'm so happy for the 2 of you. Speaking of which, I think this hotel is a popular place for honeymooners. So I sort of made reservations for the 2 of you, just in case.
Hope you can afford to pay for it. I guess I'll just stop and I guess I won't say anything else about the game until I get through this. Well, pal, it looks like I'm back on the force again. Mr. Edgeworth had a long talk with the chief and he got me reinstated for my sake. I heard it said things like letting that one go is bad for society. I knew it. Crashing headlong and everything. It's on the way to live, pal. Yeah, sure. Keep telling yourself that.
I'm Maggie Bird and retiring this uniform as of today, sir. I'm going to be a waitress from now on. And bring smiles and joy to the people who come by the restaurant, sir. I hope you'll stop by sometime, Mr. Wright.
I hope that was the same voice I used for her. It's been so long now, I don't remember. Yes, are you here to visit a patient? I'm Director Hardy, ho. Recently, yes, that girl, you know, I haven't seen her around. Yes. But I remember, if I relate so much as I know, then we go crack. It didn't matter if I got wit, though. Yes, ho. Time to begin a quest of world domination, sweetie. And to let the world know we are serious, I plan to make a fabulous flight to Zimbabwe.
Hey, Max, what do you think Zimbabwe is like? Do you think there are castles made of cake and bunnies who can talk?
I think if there are any talking bunnies, even they won't laugh at Mo's jokes. Yeah, you missed the ending. Sorry, Ashi. But if it helps you feel better, I will be uploading this to my YouTube channel later.
I'm ready. I'm gonna be more contemporary with my humor. Mo Curls, represent.
Yes, I did. I did get the bad ending, if that's what you're asking.
Straight something, will ya? You're supposed to start this off. Get off it.
Which I'm actually okay with, because it kind of makes for a good, you know, it's kind of... Plus I got a trophy for getting the bad ending.
What's this threat? It's just an ordinary electric razor we're charging on a stand. I can't believe this. Really? How long do they plan on making me do this? Oh, but it's Santa Pooh's idea, so that means it must have a deep hidden meaning. But why did I get the feeling they wouldn't forget about me, would they?
Yes, exactly. The miracle never happened.
The comic queen went in, treat me like loyalty, then it's gonna feel the pain in my hip, blah, blah, blah.
You know what? Stop it. I don't care. I don't care. I appreciate everything you and Mr. Edgeworth did for me, from the bottom of my heart. Oh, that's right. I received a letter from Miss Von Karma. She said that after I get out, I should feel free to consult. I'm really thankful to have met everyone. I didn't catch the rest of that sentence. And did you choose to have Matt plead guilty or not guilty? Not guilty, because I wanted to see him suffer. I'm sorry, I'm bad about that. I love seeing him squirm. As such,
if you would like to request my services, please be sure to visit my homepage. May we both be blessed with longevity.
More than your transmitter, more than your communicator was. March 23rd, 9:42 p.m. International Departures, Gate 12. Okay, now as I was saying, I will be uploading this to my YouTube channel later, and I do have that link below, so if you want to check out, if you want to see the ending there, feel free. And now that the credits are over, I'm going to go ahead and give my thoughts real quick. I enjoyed this case a lot more than the last case of the first game, and I mean the actual last case, not the one that was originally the last case in the when it was released on, was it Game Boy Advance, I think, or was it, yeah, Game Boy Advance. So you mean Rise from the Ashes? Yeah. Cause yeah, that last one really did feel like filler to me, and plus it just took so dang long. It just felt like it dragged on forever. Where this one, everything it just went the right length and everything. And anything that may have made it take longer was probably because of me messing up. So, and yeah, taking a break last night did turn out to be the good idea, because while I didn't get the correct answer right off the bat, once I really stopped to think, I did get it a lot easier than I would have last night. So, yeah. Anyway, where are you going? Who's saying this? Where are you going, Francisca?
How did you know I was here?
Oh, it was... Oh, with this.
That's...
I heard you were plotting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example.
That's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy drab coat of his.
Oh, so you just punished him for having bad taste in fashion? Okay. Whatever.
I don't know how it ended up in my luggage. But it's going in the trash, I promise you that.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very interesting. When I ran off with the things from Tequila's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir.
4 things?
It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket.
He put it in here? It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over.
Yeah, and is it something that would have made my life a lot easier? What are you going to do now? Oh well, if it was, like she said, case is over, so whatever.
That's none of your business.
Are you running away?
Shut up! You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manfred von Kammer's daughter.
Francisca.
So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what. And failure? Such a thing is not an option for me. My father was a genius. There's no doubt about that. But me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. But I had to be one. I had to!
You may not be a genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. I've even thrown my whip away.
Right. You were supposed to give me the whip. Oh crap, I was wondering if that was what I was supposed to give him. Dang it! Dang, I wonder. That's weird.
You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked on ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth, I've always hated you. And then, finally, my chance to take my revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge.
I see.
You know I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been into today.
I believe you can. Just like how Adrian Andrews did.
Adrian Andrews?
You were going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics. Isn't that right?
Humph!
Today, you chased after me after I had left you behind all these years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side. But I have no intention of stopping. If you say you are going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path, then this is where we part ways, Francisco von Karma. Oh my gosh! No, gosh!
I am Francisca von Karma. Don't think I'm going to walk in your shadow forever. Our battle begins now, so you'd better prepare yourself, Maya's Edgeworth.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was so cute.
Phoenix Wright. One day, someday, I'm sure we'll meet again in battle. Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you. I'll take good care of this fourth piece, so I can give it to you when at last we meet again.
Alright, fine.
What? Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, trophy earned. Farewell, my turnabout. For clearing episode 4 of Justice for All. None. Saving content, do not turn off the system. Okay. Well, I know this makes for a very short stream, but since Saga Frontier Remastered will be coming out tomorrow, I will not be starting the third game just yet. So, I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream, and I will hopefully be back late tonight for more Trails of Cold Steel 2 with my friend Rio Maverick. So I hope I will see you then. As always, you can subscribe to me on my YouTube channel, which I have linked below. And you can also follow my Twitter account, which is also linked below, to be notified when I go live. So, I really hope you enjoyed tonight's stream, and again, if I do not see you later tonight, I hope you all have a great night. If you'll stick around, I will be dropping a host. Let's see who I want to host tonight. Okay, I think I'm going to drop a host with Ryoshin, who's playing Wild Arms. So, I hope you'll stick around for that. And, again, if I do not see you later tonight, I hope to be on tomorrow to begin playing Saga Frontier Remastered. So, I hope I'll see you then. And you all have a great night. Take care, everyone. Bye.